Joining me now for a closer look at all of this is foreign policy expert Harley Lippman. Thanks for being with us today, Harley. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
You know, Trump had another dire warning for Hamas in all of this, saying, quote, "For the leadership, now is the time to leave Gaza while you still have a chance. Also, to the people of Gaza, a beautiful future awaits. But not if you hold hostages. If you do, you are dead!" Exclamation mark. Make a smart decision. Release the hostages now, or there will be hell to pay later. So, wow. Okay, so how seriously is Hamas taking the president's words?
Well, I hope the Hamas takes the president's words very seriously, but they're somehow trying to call his bluff, as they say. They upped the ante. They said that if the United States and/or Israel goes back into Gaza, they're going to kill all the hostages. So it's a horrible thing how they're playing psychological torture and warfare with the hostages, the hostage families, keeping these people, innocent civilians, taken from their beds on October 7th, people who had nothing to do with war and conflict, people who were even pro-Palestinian living in Israel. It's a real tragedy. And Israel is paying a big price for this. They have to give up 50 terrorists who've been convicted of violent crimes against Israel for every hostage that's released. That's a huge number. And we know that these terrorists are not going to go and open up a yoga retreat. They're going to go back to murdering people.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers are staggering. You mentioned it there. And Hamas did respond to Trump's threat. I want to get this in because Trump said the response was this: Trump's repeated threats against our people represent support to Netanyahu to evade the agreement and tighten the siege and starvation against our people. So when you hear that, do you think that Trump's threats are giving Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu cover to enact some controversial measures like his decision last week to halt that aid to Gaza?
Absolutely. Bibi Netanyahu and President Trump are very aligned, and Bibi Netanyahu will follow the guidance of Trump. And Netanyahu does want to finish the war, does want to destroy Hamas. And if Hamas does not release hostages, there isn't progress, then I think Trump will give the green light to Israel and to go back into Gaza in a more devastating way. And America may end up helping Israel more directly for the first time ever in doing this, and finally, once and for all, crushing this exterminationist organization called Hamas that wants to kill every man, woman, and child in Israel.
So many consequences here on the line. Foreign policy expert Harley Lippman, thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Thank you.